what did you learn about your team tonight for an exhibition?
I liked our start.
Yeah.
You know, we've talked about trying to get off to good starts, and that was good, especially at home. And then I thought, you know, we had some guys make some plays. I think, you know, there's obviously some chemistry between Toomey and Michaelis, and Uremko and Lutz, Spooner and Rivera. And when you're putting lines together, at least from my end, I'd like to at least work in pairs, and so that was a good. That was a real positive, I thought. And then, you know, when you're trying to get the amount of guys into the game like you do tonight, it's not real natural, you know. So I thought the guys managed that pretty well. I like our back end. I think at the end of the day, we had some guys grow throughout the game. I thought you saw Carroll get better and better as the game went on. Columbus, you know, doing the same thing. And so hopefully they'll take some confidence out of this. I thought our goaltending, McKay was good. And Matthias really made a couple of saves that he shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
We left him out on an island, and I thought they were going in the back of the net, and they didn't. So you need that, you know. And so from that standpoint, I think it was a real positive.
There's something to be said too about having a team where you get off to the start you do and see a team push back like they did tonight, maybe even especially in the second period against you guys, and have to kind of fight through some of that. Is that important?
Absolutely. You know, we don't. Todd Connaught and I were just discussing the other day, it'd be nice to have back in the junior games or days when, you know, 4, 5, 6 exhibitions, kind of like the National Hockey League. We just don't get to do that. And so there's some teams tonight, you've got Minnesota and Duluth playing each other tonight, and it's for keeps. And so fortunate we got out of tonight, knock on wood, without any injuries. I thought they pushed back, and you know what, Bert Gilling and Mount Royal did a good job of coming in here and pushing back and making the games. So it was a good evaluation for us.
And I mean, kind of going into the week, suddenly you having some things on tape, and I'm sure now a lot of things that you want to work on now, or that you can, you know, maybe push a little bit that you'd probably been trying to do in practice a little bit. Now go after it. Now that you got BU coming.
We actually discussed that right before I came in here. It was really important for us. Now that's our starting point. You know, we've had some video and told them to have some thick skin. And you know, when we talk about breaking down what went well tonight as a team, and then maybe some different things for individuals, it's a great learning experience for us. And we're going to take that and you know, start building our week on Monday. They'll have an off day tomorrow, which they deserve, and then get back at it on Monday.
Hasty, just switch gears here a little bit. Last night you announced your team captains with Max Cota, Nick Rivera, and Mark Michaelis. Talk about the leadership group a little bit here as we enter the 2018-19 season.
Yeah, you know what, I'm a big believer in that as coaches we sometimes think we know more than we do, and so you know, the players voted for their own leadership group, and there was a natural break with those three elevated through the voting process, and I think each one of them brings something a little bit different, which from a coaching standpoint you appreciate, and I mean both on ice and off ice. So I like where our leadership group is. What we have talked about in the past is you don't have to wear a badge to be a leader, so we like to do it as a group, but the 3 men that they selected to be wearing those letters, I think are I can't argue with any of them.
Right.
I'm really excited about where they're at, and they should take it as a badge of honor, because to me, when your peers elevate you that way and they say, hey, you know what, we'd like to follow you, I think that's a great compliment.
Okay, thanks, Hasty.
You bet.